What if the greatest revenge isn't making someone cry, but making them realize they lost someone they'll never find again? Most people spend months trying to prove their worth after being rejected. They chase. They beg. They hope the other person will finally understand what they lost. But Marcus Aurelius taught something completely different. The strongest person is never the one who demands to be valued. The strongest person quietly becomes so valuable that their absence speaks louder than their presence ever did. In today's video, you'll discover the Stoic mindset that makes people regret losing you, not because you played games, but because you became the best version of yourself. Stay until the end, because the final lesson could completely change how you deal with rejection, breakups, friendships, and every relationship in your life. And before we begin, if you're ready to become mentally stronger, emotionally untouchable, and impossible to replace, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's begin. The first lesson is this: stop trying to make people regret losing you. Instead, become the kind of person they regret losing naturally. That's a completely different mindset. Most people react to rejection by chasing harder. They send long messages, beg for another chance, or constantly check social media hoping the other person misses them. But every desperate action sends the same message: my happiness depends on you. Stoicism rejects that completely. Marcus Aurelius believed your value should never depend on another person's opinion. If someone walks away from your life, let them. You cannot control their choices, but you can control your response. That's where real power begins. Every minute you spend chasing someone is a minute you're stealing from your own future. Imagine using that same energy to improve your body, your mindset, your career, and your discipline. One path makes you weaker. The other makes you unstoppable. The Stoics always chose growth over attachment. They understood that the greatest victory isn't getting someone back. It's becoming someone who no longer needs them. Ironically, that's often the moment people begin to regret leaving. Not because you asked them to, but because they see the person you've become. From today, stop asking, how do I make them regret it? Start asking, how do I become a better man every single day? That one question will change your life forever. If this lesson opened your eyes, hit the like button and subscribe, because the next lesson reveals the biggest mistake people make after being rejected, and how to avoid it forever. The second lesson is this: never let rejection become your identity. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that because one person walked away, they somehow became less valuable. That's a lie your emotions tell you in moments of pain. The Stoics understood that rejection doesn't define your worth, it reveals another person's choice. And those are two completely different things. Think about it. If someone doesn't recognize the value of a diamond, does the diamond suddenly become worthless? Of course not. Its value never changed. Only the person's ability to recognize it did. The same is true for you. Stop measuring your value by who stayed or who left. Measure it by your character, your discipline, and your growth. Seneca believed that every hardship is training for a stronger mind. Instead of asking, why wasn't I enough, ask yourself, what can this experience teach me? That's the question powerful people ask. They don't waste years replaying the past. They use the pain as fuel to become wiser, calmer, and stronger. Every setback becomes preparation for a better future. One rejection should never become the story of your life. It's only one chapter. The moment you stop seeing yourself as the victim and start seeing yourself as the student, everything changes. You become harder to break because every challenge makes you stronger instead of bitter. That's why emotionally strong people don't fear rejection anymore. They know that no matter what happens, they'll keep growing. And that's exactly what makes them impossible to replace. If this lesson changed your perspective, hit the like button and subscribe now, because the next lesson reveals why the people who lose you often come back, but only after you've stopped waiting for them. The third lesson is this: stop waiting for people to realize your value. This is where most people get stuck. They tell themselves, one day they'll come back. One day they'll apologize. One day they'll see what they lost. But while they're waiting, life keeps moving. Marcus Aurelius warned against giving your peace to things you cannot control. And another person's feelings are something you will never control. The Stoic doesn't wait for closure. He creates it himself. Every day you spend waiting for someone to regret losing you is another day you postpone your own happiness. That's too high a price to pay. Imagine two people after a breakup. One keeps checking their phone, hoping for a message that never comes. The other deletes the past, focuses on building a stronger body, a sharper mind, and a better future. 6 months later, who truly moved forward? The second person. Not because life became easier, but because they stopped waiting for permission to be happy. Here's the truth. Some people will regret losing you. Some never will. But neither outcome should decide the direction of your life. Your mission is bigger than proving someone wrong. Your mission is becoming someone you're proud to see in the mirror. The moment you stop waiting for people to appreciate you, you become free. And freedom is one of the greatest forms of power. The people who truly win in life aren't the ones who get everyone back. They're the ones who no longer need anyone to come back. That's when confidence becomes real. That's when peace becomes permanent. And that's when your life finally belongs to you. If this lesson spoke to you, hit the like button and subscribe, because the final lesson will show you how to become so valuable that losing you becomes a mistake people never forget. The final lesson is this: become so focused on your own life that losing you becomes obvious without you saying a word. Many people believe the goal is to make someone miss them. That's too small of a goal. Your real goal is to build a life so meaningful that whether someone returns or not no longer changes your direction. Marcus Aurelius believed that your character is your greatest possession. Nobody can take it unless you give it away. That means your confidence, your discipline, your peace, and your purpose should never depend on another person's decision. Here's the solution. Every single day, improve one area of your life. Read more. Train your body. Learn a valuable skill. Protect your peace. Set stronger boundaries. Speak with confidence. Keep your promises to yourself. Small improvements, repeated daily, create a completely different person over time. 1 year from now, don't let people recognize you because you look different. Let them recognize you because your mindset is different. That's when respect becomes natural. That's when opportunities increase. That's when your confidence becomes unshakable. Remember this truth. You cannot force someone to value you. You cannot force someone to stay. You cannot force someone to understand your worth. But you can become a person who never has to chase respect again. And that's the greatest victory of all. If they regret losing you, that's their lesson. If they don't, it changes nothing about your future. Because your happiness was never supposed to depend on their realization. It was always supposed to depend on your growth. So stop looking back. Stop asking why they left. Start building a life that you're excited to wake up to every morning. The strongest people aren't remembered because they held on to the past. They're remembered because they had the courage to let go and keep moving forward. One day, someone will appreciate the person you've become. But by then, you won't be searching for validation anymore. You'll already know your worth. And that's exactly what Stoic Wisdom is all about. If this video opened your eyes, don't just watch it, apply it. Hit the like button because every like helps this message reach someone who needs it right now. Subscribe if you're ready to stop chasing approval, stop begging for attention, and start becoming a man whose value speaks for itself. And I want you to do something important. Comment below, I know my worth. Not for me. For yourself. Because the day you truly believe those 4 words is the day your life starts changing. Share this video with someone who's struggling to move on, someone who's giving their power away to people who don't deserve it. Remember, the best revenge is not making them suffer. The best revenge is becoming someone they can never replace. Stay strong. Stay disciplined. And never forget your worth.